Good afternoon guys, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the third hole here at Rotherham Golf Club. A tricky par 3, playing today 167 yards. No real wind today. It is a little bit cooler this morning, so taking into account straight away, we've gone straight into course management today, taking into account the colder conditions, I am going to play a 7-iron, which is normally I can hit around about 175, so I'm thinking 10 yards shorter. And here the pin is right at the back, so the miss for me is underneath the hole. I know from experience, and you'll know from your golf club, I'm hitting uphill. But this is very much a hole when I play here with people that they start to think, or we get the classic saying, and I know I've done it a million times, is, well, it doesn't look that far. I know I bushnelled it, but it doesn't look as far, and they never take enough club. What they do is they go, oh, instead of just being like a nice steady 7, sorry, I'll jump on an 8. Catch it heavy, leave it short, a relatively straightforward par 3. Here, pretty big green, so again, it's harder to miss it, hopefully, famous last words. And they make it into trouble. So they try and jump on something instead of just taking the medicine, whether it's ego, whether it's the fact that, okay, Dave, who they're playing with, he's hitting, an 8-iron and he's hit it to the middle of the green, but Dave might have hit his 1 in a million and it's worked out for him on that day. For me, 7-iron, pin is right in the middle. So this is one of them where people say, what do you do if the pin's in the middle? It depends on your shot shape. So if you're somebody who fades the ball, I'd be looking at the conifer just left of that. If it fades back to the flag, perfect. If it overfades, it's on the right-hand side of the green, and we've still got a putt. If you're a drawer of the ball, I'd go the conifer, the small conifer, to the right of the flag. I will try and zoom in and put those on. And from there, again, if it draws back, it draws to the flag. If it overdraws, it's on the left side of the green. If you push it, okay, it might be in the bunker, but we're trying to play to your normal shot. Try and be confident. Don't try and be like, oh, but what if in the bunker? Because all I see then is people aim at the flag, they overdraw it, and they end up in the other bunker anyway. So think about your shot. I'm going to go straight at it today. I feel like I've not hit the woods great, but the irons, I've only hit one wedge so far, so I'm hoping the irons will be a little bit straighter. But I'm going to go straight at this one. And what I see from amateurs is they don't take time to make sure that aim's correct. So today I've got the triple track ball, and what I have been doing, and what I was going to do there, is line that up. Use that line. I see people too many times on par 3s not have good alignment. The tee box doesn't always help. The tee box doesn't always send you in the right direction, and they come in here, they're getting comfortable, having a quick chat, seeing who's on the last green, set up, oh yeah, that feels good. Hit a great shot, hit it way left, and they think, oh, I'm pulling it today, I'm pulling it. And I'm like, well, you're not pulling it, you just haven't lined up. So if you haven't got a line on the ball, maybe use just the writing on the side, depending on what ball you use. If not, for me, so let's say here, or put your ball where there's something just in front. There's a leaf there. It's much easier for me to square my leading edge, or square the edge of the club to the leaf, than it is trying to match up with, obviously, the flag. And then build your stance from there. But really don't grip the golf club until your feet are matching with that club face. What I see a lot of times is people put the club down, then bring the feet in and have a shuffle anyway. So club in, I'm using the line on my ball, feet set, and then take my grip. From here, we're all set to pull the trigger. Straight at it, hopefully it's the right club. It's either a hole-in-one, which I've never had, or it's gone slightly long. So we'll get up there and look, but that started and went straight over the flag. Just taking that little time to get my alignment right, get my club set, and then build my stance has allowed me to start that on line. Even if you're a fader of the ball, line your ball up to that conifer, line it up to that evergreen tree, set up to that, make your normal motion, and that should fade back onto target. The same with a draw. Play to your normal shot. If we aim exactly where you're thinking and we hit the shot, we can break down why you may have hit that shot, we can break down what you need to work on, and we can hopefully figure it out before the next hole. Good news as we walk up, well, not good news because I still don't have a hole in one, but right at it, it was just over a ridge, the flag, so it looked like it had disappeared, but you can see that straight on line with the flag and the tee box. So I've picked the right club. I went obviously 7-iron, took into account the weather, that we knew it was going to be not travelling as far, so 167. I normally hit that 175. That's worked out perfect. It's not long. It's left myself a tricky putt, but we might finally get back to level. So guys, we're going to give you the down the line view. I've just straightened the flag up. It was a little bit wonky. I mean, I'm clutching at straws, but right. So go through my read as normal. Take my time. So people ask a little bit of guys. Myself and James Robinson will be doing some clinics. This will be out in January, so come the end of January, February. But if you are interested, please drop me a line or drop me an email anytime, and we can either do a one-to-one or get you booked in one of the classes. So that's lined up now. Oh, it is now. It was a little bit low with my point. So now we really want to focus on our speed, as the read is only as good as the speed we give it. Every putt is going to be designed, an aim point is a foot pass, to fall on that pace. So I'm devastated, as all the fans are, but I'm sure. But there, great putt, great roll, great read. The reason why it missed, nice and simple to break down there. A little bit firm, got a little bit giddy. Tried to be a little bit more aggressive than I needed to be, and that's missed. So that's in for 3. But you'll see there, I've plotted my way up that hole. I've made sure that I've took into account the weather. I've given myself a good chance. Unfortunately missed it, but there, a lot of people were going to miss putts. So, but what we can do there is break down. We can see that the ball, hopefully you can on the camera, it rolled pure end over end. So I know my technique wise, I know the face and path are perfect. That's matching up, otherwise the lines wouldn't roll good. It started to break, it missed on the high side, and it went foot and a half, 2 foot past. And like I said when I was over the putt, a read is only as good as the speed that you give it. If we don't match the speed up with the read that we've been given, it's a little bit out. All I do there is I move on. I know to make sure now on the next hole when we get there is, right, let me just spend a little bit more time focusing on that pace before I come into the putt, and then let's get in and pull the trigger. But guys, par 3 there, make sure you take your medicine, make sure you pick enough golf club, think about the danger. It is a wide green here, and don't get tricked into the old-fashioned, oh, it doesn't look as far as it says. Bushnells are ridiculously accurate, as we know now, so although you think your eyes might be better than a Bushnell, unfortunately they're not. So trust the yardage, pick the right club, and then be positive over that, and hopefully hole putts that I've missed.